All right, settle in for a moment because this is one of those upgrades that doesn't whisper, it announces itself. TCL QM6K. This is for the kind of person who already knows their room can feel bigger, richer, more alive, and refuses to pretend a small screen is good enough anymore. If you've ever stood back and imagined what your space would feel like with a truly cinematic display, do yourself a favor and check the current price and stock early. Screens at this scale don't wait. You knew it was time to upgrade the moment your old TV started feeling like it was shrinking. Scenes felt cramped. Epic moments lost their impact. You kept sitting closer instead of feeling pulled in. That's when it hits you redone making your living room adapt to the screen. The screen should adapt to you. The first night with this changes everything. There's a pause when it turns on. Not because it's slow, but because you are. You just stare. The size alone resets your expectations. And then the brightness and contrast take over. Blacks feel deep. Highlights punch through. You stop thinking about settings and start feeling immersed. Imagine movie nights where you don't just watch, you feel surrounded. Live sports that finally look the way they do in your head, with motion that stays smooth and confident. Gaming sessions where the world feels massive and responsive, not squeezed into a frame. Even casual YouTube or TV shows suddenly feel elevated, like your room upgraded itself. What gets you isn't just how big it is. It's how composed it feels. Once you experience this level of scale and clarity together, smaller screens feel like a compromise you didn't realize you were making. You don't want to go back. Check availability again while you're rethinking about it. Large format panels have a habit of disappearing, and price swings never wait for hesitation. If a voice in your head says this might be excessive, flip that thought around. This isn't excess, it's intention. It is choosing an experience that fills the room instead of leaving empty space on the wall. You feel like your room finally makes sense. You experience movies the way they were meant to feel. You stop wishing your screen were bigger. You enjoy brightness that holds attention day or night. You own a display that commands the space. Yes, it takes space and commitment. Yes, once you live with it, smaller TVs feel limiting. Eventually, you stop comparing sizes and specs and just choose the one you already know will transform the room. Don't let this become the upgrade you put off and regret every time you sit down. Check the price, confirm the stock, and make the move while it is still available.